What is up, everybody? MJM from 3GB here. Continuing with our History of Zombies series we've been doing. We are on Numa, roughly translated Swamp of Death, second DLC for World at War. Biggest thing about this game, in my opinion, is the addition of the four main characters that are going to be portrayed in following zombie maps and deal with the whole, intriguing zombie story with Samantha and Dr. Maxis, Rick Toph, and everybody. You can see here, introducing us to Tank, Nikolai, Takiao, and Rick Tophin. Nikolai is my personal favorite just because of the comments he makes, and everybody seems to have a little bit different choice. But this is where they really, kind of define the whole zombie story that really, moved along. They kept building upon, and the introduction of these characters was great over just the standard GIs you were playing with, because of their personalities and whatnot. Plus, gave them, individual characters to correlate with as they're running through the story. And you can see here I'm playing with my other buddies from 3GB, Gentle Bin 94 and Drago 1983. Right there on your screen is the Hanging Man. I'm sure most of you know that guy can be knocked down. We don't do it here, but he can be knocked down on the ground, and if you touch him, it will actually reset the game. Say you're on round 25 and somebody touches him. Oh, boom. Next, it just clicks back to round 1. Real waste of time. Something, one of the early troll versions of World War Zombies. You can see here there's 3 radios in this top room, which is kind of one of the first Easter eggs in the zombies. You click on these 3 radios and you will hear a message play. I'm going to be quiet so you guys can hear it.
37, 14, 06, 115, 48, 40.
I hope you're receiving this transmission, Peter. If you are not, then all is utterly lost. You must know by now that we failed to contain the asylum, and that we had to move the experiment here. Location. The numbers will guide you. The giant must remain at all costs. Repeat, there is safe at all costs. The defeated experiments continue. Maybe our only advantage now. Find Dr. Maxis. They may know what's going on. The use of room 1.5 is dangerous at best. I'm not sure we can continue here. We've lost most of our best people. I hope you get this. I hope it hasn't happened there too. But I'm almost out of hope.
60 by 4 is 06.96. 101 by 5 44.94.
So you hear him talking about Doris, the giant, which lo and behold would turn out to be the next map from here. Some other information in there. If you guys couldn't hear that, well, sorry about it. Real easy. All you got to do is hop in the game right away. You can turn that on if you want to hear it. Get a little bit less, little better of a listen for yourself.
Keep your gloss to yourself, freak bag.
Now Shino, getting back to the map, starts out in this main building. There's 2 floors with 2 rooms on top that are separated by a gate. And then there's 4 adjacent areas to the main central area. You got doctor's quarters, fishing huts, comm room, and storage. And each one of those areas will have a perk in it. That's where they go. You go open up the huts in the 4 areas, and machine will start rolling and drop a perk for you. Starting out, the box is right here in the bottom of the main one. You got Thompson. Trench gun on the walls close by, as well as bouncing Bettys. I don't know why he didn't take that flamethrower. Grab the flamethrower. It's always fun to burn some zombies. One of my favorite weapons. Not the most efficient, but
Get your hands off me, bag brain.
definitely something fun to play with, especially building up points. Now, this to me is the map that really got me hooked on zombies. Just the ability to have places to work, like
Come get some freak
probably the
bags.
most famous area on here is the comm room circle, running around in a circle, letting the zombies pull up behind you, and turning around, spraying once you get to a clear spot, which is also very beneficial because, as we all know, this is also the map where they introduce us to the Wunderwaffens, the Wunderwaffes. And we're going to see that here in a minute. The good old Wunderwaffe DG2. Basically, a lightning gun shoots electricity and kills a large group of zombies at one time. I just love the old guns on this compared to the newer zombies like on Black Ops 2. Just the nostalgia, the FG, MG, Thompson, PPSH, my favorite gun in all the zombies. Just the way that thing spits bullets downrange is insane. So this was kind of, came off of Verrückt and Nocturne Toten. World at War is obviously somewhere in the Pacific Theater, whether it's in Japan or like an island. Not exactly sure. Maybe somebody can leave that in the comments if they know a little bit more of the history than I do. I am not, per se, Mr. Definitive expert on zombies. I'm not a bad player. I love it. I was just trying to, put a little bit of history out there for everybody, especially with Origins just coming out on Xbox and coming out this coming week for PlayStation 3, which is basically supposed to be, I think, like the first episode, the beginning of the story. You know how the movies tend to do that sometimes. They'll show, like Star Wars. The first Star Wars were actually the, 4th, 5th, and 6th or whatever. Another interesting thing right here is the introduction of the Hellhounds. The spot where I'm staying used to be a glitch where you kind of crouch down in a certain spot and they wouldn't really hit you. Was been patched, but right where I'm staying is kind of where there's like a hole in the floor and you would sit like an inch lower and it somehow mess up the map. So you can see there in the upper right screen, guys downstairs using that flamethrower. Gosh, that's fun. I got the MG and the FG42s, so I'm pretty good on guns. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them to come. And cool thing about the Hellhounds, I mean, it was an interesting challenge. It was something totally different because these guys are so much more aggressive than zombies. But it was nice being able to depend on every 4 or 5 rounds that these guys were going to come and you're going to get a max ammo, as you can see just dropped right there. Which really rolled into strategy of how far you were going to play the game, what you were going to do, weapons, are you out ammo, do you got to hit the box, well, are dogs coming next round, I can get by, if they are, whatever. Real unique aspect. See here, just went through the gate where the flogger is. This is the fishing hut area. I go in here, open this up for you, see the first perk. It's going to drop, spinning the wheels, and we have double tap. Hey, sneaky zombie. Fishing hut's not a bad place to hold up. There's a couple windows and then like a gate, like a side room. You can have 2 guys out front and then 2 guys inside on the windows and hold up there, build up some points relatively safely. So it's not too bad of a spot. You can see there, new trap, the flogger. That thing spins with logs and hits zombies like a golf ball, knocks them up in the air and kills them. Pretty cool. Here you can see that Ben opened up comm room, and this is kind of like the big circle. You got to hop through the water to move a little faster. But you can keep circling around that walkway, and the zombie will just pull up behind you. Take your time. Oh, sweet, there's Jug. Alright, so we're here in the comm room. The box moved. That's what we were looking up in the sky for the lights to see where the box was going to go.
Go ahead, slackjaw.
Just trying to get geared up. We really weren't playing for high rounds on this one. We're just kind of trying to show what all of the different aspects of the game were in here. I know there's in the room next to me, there's a phone. I sit there and hold square 3 times. It was one of the trophies. Hidden trophy called Dead Air. You hit square like 3 times and held it, put up a ringtone, and then kind of felt like the phone line was dead. This is another place people would hold up. One guy in each window and then 2 in the front. Plus you got the electric trap there. Makes it easy to start to get overrun or you need to reload. Flip the trap on and regroup. So it's a good area. And of course we all know the teddy bear. It's like, man, not the teddy. Now I gotta run and find another place to get weapons from. Especially, if you're playing a public match, you run into guys that are box whores and they'll just rape the box, not let you get a chance. They want to keep hitting until they get the ray gun or wonder weapon, whatever. Here you can see the flogger in action. Love the way he smacks those zombies like it's a golf ball. Doctor's quarters. Another one that's got some water in between. They'll slow you down, so just hop up and down to help get through there a little bit faster. This is another popular area for people to hang out. Pretty much, I mean, all 4 areas had like 2 windows in the front. This one always seemed to be a little bit more popular than fishing hut or storage. I think it's because of the distance from the front door to the back. Plus having the box there and the jug's there, then that's always a great spot. Somebody goes down, you can rebuy jug. Have the electric cart here, as you can see. Take it up. Not really anything too special about the zip line. I mean, it can help you get out of there if you're overrun, but not. I never found any real great strategy for implementing that. Plus, it costs you points to use it, so not the not the most interesting thing they ever put in the game, but can be useful. You can see here we are going down. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, and keep watching. There'll be links to the previous 2 videos there. So once again, MJM3GB. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a